Hello geometry students, so this is Mr. Kolk and today we are starting chapter 11. So we'll divide chapter 11 into 4 or 5 weeks. So this week we'll do 10.1 and I posted the overview of the week on Google Classroom so you can know what's expected. In fact, today is Sunday, so today is Sunday. I'm recording this video for Monday and I will split this a worksheet, the notes, into 3 videos. So you will see video 1, video 2, and video 3. Okay? Alright, so imagine you are in the classroom and you walk into my room and I would say good morning to you and you will work on this POD. So I want you to do is this: pause the video, try this problem, and once you're done, please continue. Okay? So the main idea here is the sum of the interior angles here, technically you can think about angles, okay, full circle, is 360 degrees. So you would do, starting with, let's say, this angle here, you would do 5x minus 15 plus 10x plus 25 plus 5x plus 50 plus 20x is equal to 360 degrees. So I'm not writing all the steps, okay, and I'll take calculator just so I'm sure I'm doing this correctly. Actually, let me do it in my hand. 15 plus 10 is 25, 25 plus 5 is 30, 30 plus 20 is 50x, and then negative 15 plus 25 is 10, 10 plus 50 is 60, so plus 60, okay, minus 60 minus 60, 50x equals 300. Cancel 0, cancel 0. 30 divided by 5 is x equals 6. Okay, check my work. I mean, I'm a human being. It's possible I made a mistake. And if you do find a mistake, please email me and I'll give you extra point. Okay? But the answer is x is equal to 6. So, let's start section 10.1. So the whole unit is called circles. Okay? So, by definition, a circle is the locus or set of all points in a plane equidistant from a given point called center. In other words, okay, if I have a center here, okay, circle is infinite number of points equidistant from the center. Okay, so that's the idea. How many points? Infinite. You can always put another point in between. Okay, and the segments that intersect the circle have special names, and what I want you to do, please study the names. Also, this is in your textbook on page 697. Okay, so today you will learn several names and your job is to memorize the names. Okay, so the first definition is a radius. You actually know this. You probably know radius and diameter. The middle name chord may be new to you, but I'm sure you all know what a radius is and diameter. Okay, so by definition, a radius is a segment with endpoints at the center, and let me just spell this. A radius is a segment with endpoints at the center and on the circle. Okay, it's very hard to write on my mini tablet. So a radius is basically here. Okay, center and the other endpoint is in a circle. Radii is plural. How many do we have? Infinite number, because you can have this one, it can go forever. Okay, the second definition, I will do diameter. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually read it to you and you can take notes. A diameter of a circle is a chord, and I will define chord in a minute, that passes through the center. Okay? Actually, let's do chord first, because so chord, I'm gonna write this down. Chord is a segment with endpoints on the circle. Okay, so chords, let me just use maybe blue. That's a chord. Okay, the key idea is the endpoints are on the circle. What is the difference between chord and radius? Radius, endpoints, center, and a point on the circle. Where for chord, the endpoints are on the circle. So now we can define diameter. Diameter is a chord that passes through the center. Okay, so diameter, let's use maybe green. Diameter is a chord that passes through the center, and you all know that diameter is twice the radius. Okay, so three definitions: radius, chord, and a diameter. So exercise: name the circle and identify the radius. When I say name a circle, you always name a circle after the center. Okay, so you could say, you could spell it like this. You can say circle P, or mathematicians, we are a little lazy and we just put this symbol and P. So we know this is same thing. We know this is circle P, and identify the radius. Okay, we have three radii. One of them would be LP. You could also say PN, and I see a third one which is PM. Okay, so this is exercise A. Take a minute on your own. Okay, pause this video, do example B, and then watch my solution. So in question B, identify a chord and a diameter of a circle. Just so you know, in here, chord, I will give you both solutions, but it only says identify one of them. So chord, okay, JK. Also, diameter is a chord, but not the other way. Okay, so you could also say HG. Okay, now diameter, I only see one diameter, and diameter would be HG. Please do not include the center. When we name a segment, we only use two letters. So diameter would be HG with a bar on top of it. Okay, so I hope you did this correctly. If you didn't, make sure you understand your mistake. So a very simple question: if segment QV, and in this case QV is your radius, is 8 inches, what is the diameter of circle Q? Okay, so I'm sure that this question is easy for you. So if this is 8, how long is the diameter? Diameter would be 16 units, in this case inches. Okay, so a few more definitions. This is in your textbook as well. Two circles are congruent. Congruent means exactly same size if and only if they have congruent radii. So obviously, if this radius is 3 and this is 3, they are the same. Okay, all circles are similar. Okay, and the last definition that's new to you: concentric circles, okay, are coplanar circles. Coplanar means the same plane that have the same center. So concentric circles are coplanar circles that have the same center. Okay, so 3 definitions for you. Okay, and think about 2 lines. When you were in Algebra 1, 2 lines could intersect at one point. 2 lines could be parallel, and 2 lines could be, one could be on top of the other one, and if you talk about number of solutions, that would be infinite number of solutions. In this case, 2 circles can have 2 points of intersection, 1 point, just like in this case, and no points of intersection. Okay, just be aware of this. And last thing for today, for day 1 video, this exercise. The diameter of circle S is 30 units. The diameter of circle S is 30 units, so you can say this, that this is 30. The diameter of circle R is the smallest circle, is 20 units. So if I use maybe black, this is 20 units. Okay, and ds is equal to 9. So ds is equal to 9. So this segment is equal to 9. The question is find CD. It's very hard to explain this on this little iPad, okay? But think about this for a minute and try to figure out the answer, and I will provide the answer for you. So the question is, how long is segment CD? So if diameter of the big circle is 30, the radius would be 15. Okay, and then you could say that CD, oh, I don't want this. You could say CD plus 9 is equal to 15. Therefore, segment CD is 6 units long. Okay? So hopefully you understood this, just a bunch of definitions. I will post using the same worksheet, video 2 and video 3. Thank you. Bye-bye.